everybody, and let us salute the Almighty Jagannatha, Jai Jagannath. Professor K.V. Nagaraj, the former Vice-Chancellor of Assam Central University. Professor Darurkar, former Vice-Chancellor of Tripura Central University. Dr. Ashwini K. Nanda, the Director of AI and HPC Research Center, IIT Bhubaneswar. Professor K.D. Raju, Vice-Chancellor of KIT Bhubaneswar. Professor Upendra Padi, the Chairman of the Conference and Director of IMS. Mr. Manoranjan Panda, the Convener and Organizing Secretary of the Conclave. My dear participants, delegates, distinguished guests, respected academicians, industry leaders, media practitioners, scholars, dear students gathered here. It's a privilege and an honor to be part of the 9th National Media Conclave 2025, a platform that has year after year shaped critical thinking and set new directions for media scholarship in our country. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the Institute of Media Studies, Utkal University, for hosting this enriching event. Ladies and gentlemen, we are standing at a historic junction in the evolution of communication. From Media 1.0, where oral traditions carried wisdom across generations, to Media 2.0, where the printing press empowered literacy and knowledge, Media 3.0, defined by broadcast media that revolutionized public opinion, to Media 4.0, dominated by participatory digital platforms, social media, and user-generated content. Every stage of media evolution has not only changed how we communicate, it has changed how we think, how we learn, and how we live. Today, we are entering Media 5.0, a paradigm that is deeply intelligent, highly immersive, and profoundly human-centric. It integrates artificial intelligence, extended reality, Internet of Things, blockchain systems, and decentralized digital environments to create communication experiences that are real-time, adaptive, predictive, and personalized. This is not a distant future. This is our present reality. Let us examine what truly defines Media 5.0. According to the concept note of this year's conclave, Media 5.0 emphasizes human-machine collaboration, hyper-personalized communication, context-aware interactions, immersive visual environments, secure, transparent, decentralized systems. Globally, the numbers reflect the magnitude of this transformation. The artificial intelligence market will reach around $1.8 trillion by 2030. Extended reality, that's AR, VR, MR, is expected to cross $465 billion. The number of connected devices globally will touch to around 30 billion by 2030. India is adding nearly 8 to 10 million smartphone users every single month. These numbers are not just statistics. They represent new forms of human behavior, consumption patterns, and cultural shifts. Communication today is interactive. It is immersive. It is algorithmically mediated. Media 5.0 is creating a world where holographic meetings, 3D avatars, metaverse classrooms, and artificial intelligence-powered content are becoming not exceptions but norms. Today, digital communication in media, digital communication has moved far beyond simple messages or broadcasts. Today it is predictive. Predictive means platforms anticipate user needs before the user expresses. Platforms anticipate user needs before the user expresses them. I think it's around data privacy and surveillance. AI and IoT systems collect unprecedented amounts of personal information. Issues of consent, usage, transparency, and data rights require robust structures. Misinformation and deepfakes. Deepfake content has grown over 900% since 2020. Synthetic audio, video, and hyper-realistic fake content now threaten elections, institutions, public figures, and ordinary citizens. Algorithmic bias. AI-based platforms often amplify stereotypes, political polarization, or discriminatory patterns. Bias is no longer just a human flaw. It has become a computational flaw. Digital divide. While urban India moves towards immersive media, 45% of rural students still lack stable, high-speed digital access. This is again a very alarming data which needs to be very seriously considered by all of us. Media 5.0 cannot become a privilege of a few, it must be inclusive. Mental health and digital well-being. Hyperconnectivity has increased anxiety, reduced attention spans, and altered self-esteem. Research shows that prolonged immersive media use affects sleep patterns, emotional regulation, and social behavior. Governance and accountability. We urgently need clear regulatory frameworks, ethical AI policies, transparent platform governance, digital literacy programs. The communication of the future must be responsible but not just innovative. Opportunities. India's moment in the latest media. Despite the challenges, the opportunities are extraordinary, especially for India, a nation with the world's largest youth population and fastest growing digital economy. In education, AI-powered adaptive learning can increase academic performance by 30 to 40%. Virtual labs and XR classrooms can democratize quality education across geographies. In journalism and media, AI can automate routine news alerts, data analysis, transcription, categorization, freeing journalists for deeper investigative work and truth-telling. Blockchain systems can authenticate news, ensuring transparency and combating misinformation. In creative industries, the immersive media sector, AR, VR, XR, is expected to create 3 million plus new jobs in India by 2030. Storytelling will evolve from two-dimensional screens to three-dimensional experiences. In governance, predictive analytics can strengthen public health communication, disaster response, agricultural advisories, public policy delivery. Entrepreneurship and startups, media tech, edutech, creator economy platforms, OTT, and AI-driven communication apps offer unprecedented entrepreneurial potential. India stands at the edge of becoming a global media which will be an innovation hub. The human-centric imperative. But friends, technologies alone do not define an era. The values guiding those technologies do. Media must remain fundamentally human-centric. It must uphold ethics over efficiency, empathy over automation, dignity over data extraction, inclusion over algorithmic elitism, diversity over homogenization. We must design systems that serve human well-being, cultural richness, and democratic participation. In short, technology must amplify humanity, not replace them. The role of scholars, educators, and institutions. That is where academia and events like the National Media Conclave play a crucial role. With more than 30 sub-themes, this conclave is not just an academic event, it is a blueprint for India's future for media landscape. Let us commit to strengthening interdisciplinary research, building new theories for digital behavior, creating policies for ethical technology usage, designing curricula for the media workforce, developing responsible digital citizens, encouraging student-led innovation in media technologies. Academia must not follow industry, it must lead it. To conclude, a vision for the future as we step into the era of the latest media, developments, remember this: algorithmic may personalize content, AI systems may generate news, virtual words may stimulate reality. But only humans can create meaning, only humans can uphold ethics, only humans can nurture democracy, only humans can transform communication into connection. Let us embrace technology, but let us also safeguard humanity. Let the 9th National Media Conclave 2025 be a space where we imagine, question, innovate, and inspire together. I wish the conclave a great success and look forward to the insightful discussions and groundbreaking ideas that will emerge over the next few days. So, I again thank Professor Paddy for inviting me to this conference. And during this conference, I think in almost all my presentations, I always say, what this generation, most of the time, what we are trying to do is, we are trying to exaggerate the potential of technology at every point of time. See, most of our younger generation, they think that AI will come, AI will do each and everything, which needs to be very carefully examined. Basically, technology has come as a boon. It will serve us, but technology is a slave before a human brain. Please don't forget this. No technology can equate the human brain. You may have the new technology, you may have your artificial intelligence, but it should be meaningfully utilized. Just by exaggerating technology, if you do not equip yourself with knowledge, with skills, and with your techniques, finally you cannot continue to be in media, you cannot carve your future. So under these circumstances, I think this is an excellent forum where all the researchers, academicians, students, and even the representative of the Indian media industry should sit together, and we have to bridge the gap between the industry and the academia, and we have to sit together, discuss quite a lot of things, and see to it in our media education. The future of media education will be very bright in India, because the growth of Indian media at the global level, which is very, very encouraging. It is creating a lot of job opportunities for all our younger generation. But at every point of time, what are the concept of commercialization, privatization, whatever the case may be, see, we should very carefully think about the social responsibility theory, and based on the social responsibility theory, we all of us should join hands together to build strong India. If you build strong media, which will definitely result in the building of strong India. Strong media will create a strong India. This we should never forget. That is the power of media. Once again, I thank Professor Paddy and all the organizers for inviting me to this conference. I wish you all the best. Let these 3 days, let all of us sit seriously and discuss some of the very important developments which are happening at the Indian media industry and the global media. Thank you very much. Namaste.